Welcome back. In this video, we're going to learn about symbolizing given propositions. These questions had come in the previous question papers, so we'll go through them one at a time, try to understand how to solve them. The question that will come is, not every human is difficult, and they'll tell us to symbolize it. They'll also give us hx, dx. This is how the question will be appearing. And now we have to symbolize this. So now the domain is, now we have to first see what hx represents and what dx represents. So dx represents the difficult and hx represents the human. So hx, x is a human, x is difficult. Now proposition is, not every means none. None. So we use the universal quantifier, and because this is a universal, we'll have to put in the implication symbol, implies, if then, and because it says not every, so we have to also use the negation symbol here. So for all x, if x is a human, then it implies that x is difficult, and then we finally negate it. For all x, if x is a human, then x is not difficult, because this is a negative universal symbol, negation symbol. Alternatively, if we use the existential symbol, then it represents there exists at least one human who is not difficult. A few women are emotional, so they will also give us wx, ex. The domain is x is a woman and x is emotional. A few means some means existential. So there exists at least, so whenever we see this symbol ex, it means there exists at least one woman and who is emotional. So with existential symbol we use the and symbol. This is existential quantifier. All humans are rational, so they'll also give us px and cx. Of course we know px will be, x is an animal. We could have taken ax also to represent animals, and rx for keeping it rational. Regardless, x is an animal, x is rational. So because this is all, we have to use the universal quantifier, and because we are using universal quantifier, we have to use the implication symbol. Let's go through a few challenging propositions to convert, to symbolize. Alright, all students. So for all x is a student and hardworking. All students are hardworking. All students implies if x is a student, then x is hardworking. Also we have to mention x is a student and hx is X is hardworking. So SX stands for X is a student. HX stands for X is hardworking. Now to symbolize it, we have to use the existential quantifier as I mentioned earlier, and then the implication symbol, implies. Alright. No birds can swim. Existential quantifier. No birds can swim. So birds and swim. Alright. Next, what do we do? No birds can swim. There exists at least one bird which cannot, and it cannot swim. So we have to use the and symbol. No birds. Do we have to use the negation symbol? Let's check that out. We'll have to use it, but where exactly? It cannot swim. Okay. Can swim, cannot swim. Alright. Now we can use SW also, but it doesn't matter. I suppose we can just use the S symbol. Alright. Some cars are not electric. Electric, not electric. Cars. Some cars are, and some, there exists at least one car and it is not electric. Let's see if you got it right. Yes, okay. Let's move on to the next one. Every philosopher is wise. Every means all. So we use the universal quantifier. Philosopher, wise, and then implication symbol. Every philosopher is wise. So this is a positive. So there's no need to put any negation symbol anywhere. So this is very simple. Let's move on, check the answer. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. Some dogs are friendly. This is also in a positive way. So this is also simple symbolization. So some dogs, there exists at least one dog and it is friendly. Alright. No one is perfect. No one is perfect. So this is a negative E proposition. So no one would be the universal quantifier. So no one is perfect. Perfect. For all x, for all x, x is not perfect. Let's see if the answer is correct. X is a person. No one is perfect. Alright. This could be studied again. Let's move on to the next one. Some musicians are not talented. So talented and then not talented. Musicians and some would be existential quantifier. There exists at least one musician who is not talented. Oh, I forgot to put the and symbol. And is not talented. All birds are creatures that can fly. So all birds are creatures that can fly. So there exists at least sorry, not there exist, for all x, for all x, if x is a bird, then it implies that it can fly. Some trees are tall. This is also simple. Some trees, and they are, so you can say TA and then specify what TR is and what TA is. Some trees are tall. There exists at least one tree and it is tall. Okay, so here you don't need to specifically use the T symbol. You can use any symbol. It should match where nearby, and we have to state also what TRX stands for. TRX stands for trees, TAX stands for tall, and then we can symbolize it like this. No humans are immortal. So no humans means universal quantifier. Of course, we have to also use the implication, implies, if then, immortal, humans, close the bracket. No humans are immortal. So here it seems like as if humans are immortal. Humans are mortal. So we have to write Ix is immortal. So where do you put the negation symbol? So we have to say it's a mortal. So we have to put a negation here. Correct. Some artists are famous. Some artists are famous. So this is simple. Every cat is independent. So every cat implies if it's a cat, then it's independent. So this is also simple. No politicians are honest. So no politicians. Politicians are honest. That is, politicians here in this particular scenario, it seems like as if for all x, if x is a politician, then he is an honest. But now they are saying they are not honest. So we have to put a negation symbol here. So they are not honest. Some actors are not hardworking. I'm also doing it for the first time. I'm also solving it for the first time along with you all. I haven't gone through any of these answers before. So whatever you see on the screen is as if I'm doing along with you all only. Some actors are not hardworking. This will be a little complicated. So some actors, so this is some actors, and this will be, and let me just erase this and put it again so there is no confusion. And okay, are hardworking. So here what is happening is we are saying there exists at least one actor and he is hardworking, but here it's saying not hardworking. So we have to put a negation symbol here. Not hardworking. When I write, we'll be writing it properly here. Uh, it's little jumbled up. It's rather not clearly. I'm not able to write it clearly because of uh, the constraint that I have. That is, I'm using the mouse to write. So bear with me. Let's move on to the next one. Right. All scientists are logical. So this is a positive statement. So this will be very simple to write. All scientists are implies are logical, Alex. Suppose this is how many sums we have to solve, 15 of them. Let me check if there are more. Alright, so this concludes this video. Thank you for watching and consider subscribing and sharing it with your friends. Take care. Bye bye.